Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. I'm Linda the Reader. I am so glad you're here. What do? I read tarot cards. I'm an oracle reader. My specialty is having spiritual conversations to help you figure out why you keep making the same mistakes over and over in your life. And I help you get out of that rut and move forward with your life, living your life purpose. So if you want to find out more about me, check out everything about me in the descriptions box. Go to my website, LindaTheLightWorker.com, or email me. And I look forward to seeing you there too. All right, let's jump into the cards. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm using the Kim Kranz Wild Unknown Tarot deck. It's a bestseller on Amazon. It's a great deck. I strongly recommend it. If you're new to tarot, I think the images you can learn a lot from. So our first card, we have a really interesting reading today. Our first card is the Daughter of Wands. Well, I love that this wand is sprouting some flowers right here. Interesting, in this suit, we don't usually see something like that. And it's also this snake, which is also the symbol or the medicine in Native American teachings and other Aboriginal teachings, that the snake is all about transforming ourselves, transmutation, shedding old skins, shedding behaviors. Today, this is about being visionary about your life. And for this figure 8 really symbolizes that infinity symbol. So it's about you really grasping that energy of how you want to see your life unfold, something that you could enjoy living in a symbiotic way is what I'm hearing here with this figure 8. That's the infinity symbol, about it having that duality and well balanced. It's also about having there may be some adolescent sort of beginner's luck, I want to say, added too. It's about transforming yourself. It's about really stepping into your spiritual side. Perhaps you are a spiritual adolescent. Perhaps you're young, or you have a vision that you're going to meditate, but you don't typically do it yet, but you see yourself doing it. Really embrace what you're passionate about. Notice where you're being ridiculously stubborn. You know how a teenager might respond in a rebellious way or stubbornness. Like if you're saying no to something, ask yourself, why am I saying no? Is it because I feel like I'm stepping in my power when I say no? Or is it because I truly don't want what is offered me? And this is about your spiritual transformation too. This is all about you allowing that energy that you really want in your life, that connection, that God spirit, mysterious creation spirit. So how are you going to use this energy today? Because you might have a lot of energy. Our second card, so okay, this is the daughter, right? Our second card is the High Priestess. Okay, we got a lot of women in our reading today. We got a lot of divine feminine medicine. So this beautiful tiger, and that is a powerful tiger, is sitting perfectly relaxed and in this visionary state while looking at this. What is this marble representing? Is it your world? This is about the great mysterious, the great psychic unknown. It's about the inner wisdom. It's the access of power you have when you sit in stillness. You know, if you've ever watched a cat play, part of their playtime is really sitting in that pouncing state, like they're very alert and they have their eye on their prize or whatever they're eager to go get, whatever their passion is at the moment. Is it, Is it a nibble of something to eat, or is it a game? It doesn't really matter. It's still using those skills of silence and focus. So having those together under this powerful moon in the nighttime, this is the invitation to go into the unseen world. And the unseen world can be a meditative state as well. Gosh, I'd say today's a great day to do a shamanic journey of really using the drum or using the tone to going within to discover your passion or to really tune into your spiritual path with this focus and with this spirit wisdom is what I'm hearing. These spirits really wanting to speak to you. So is this cat, these big cats are very loyal, as we know, and they're very powerful. So they reserve their strength. They go in spurts. So they take a lot of time to relax and to visualize. You know, oftentimes they're visualizing hunting in their dream state. So what are you dreaming about? What sort of intentions are you setting before you go to bed or in the nighttime hour? If you're not quite ready for sleeping, but you're in that delicious in-between time of awake and maybe the lights are out, maybe this is the nice time for you to vision and go to that mysterious world of the dark void. Ask Spirit for guidance and vision so that you can see the future. Perhaps you have an idea of where you want to be, but you don't know how you're going to get there. You can always ask Spirit or God, the universe, whatever your support is for the next step, because all you need is the next step. Don't worry about the end. You'll get there step by step. So stepping into that great mysterious takes a lot of courage, and it's accessing these unseen worlds without taking action. So that means really focusing your energy and having that contemplative time. You know, who is it? Oh, I've mentioned it here before. I know it. Napoleon Hill, you know, he's the one who wrote Think and Grow Rich. Something like that. He's one of the founders of the whole law of attraction movement, as we'll call it, even though physics is calling it one of the physical laws in our universe. You know, Napoleon Hill was one of the first ones to write Think and Grow Rich. That's it. So it was about changing your thoughts so you're able to attract what you want in your life. So by acknowledging that non-action creates positive results is important, especially in these during these times of COVID or self-isolation or whatever your situation is. You know, we're not up and running in the olden days like we did before. We do have more insular time, so use it wisely. Our third card today, I mean, I can't make up these ladies, is the Empress. So we have the Empress and the High Priestess and this Daughter of Wands. So I see these as three different stages of yourself and your spiritual evolution. Starting off with your passion and that beginner's luck of really, you know, perhaps you haven't tried deep, what are those called, binaural beats and reprogramming your neural pathways. Maybe today's the day you try it with enthusiasm, with something that's driving you to try something new, that you're able to grow spiritually and step into this High Priestess power. Is more of this, I see it as this regal woman who's not quite, well, who might still be, I would say, late 20s to early 30s, right? That kind of, not an adolescent and a woman, but is she fully grown? I mean, she's going through her own transformation. And then our third card is this Empress card, which is about the mother. So it really is the three stages of the divine feminine today. And this mother is asking you to embrace the creative process. Creation starts with visualization. Take that downtime and honor the creations that come out of it. She is the goddess of the tarot, this Empress. She has gentleness and strength and compassion. You know, oftentimes when we're listening to others, all they need is just to be heard and for you to be fully present and listen to the story and have compassion. Don't fix it. Just have compassion. Now, this goes for you and your story. Perhaps you're telling a story of your isolation in a way that is full of loneliness or shame or regret or, I don't know, something in that fashion. You know, having that compassionate, divine mother energy, being the parent that you always wanted that you didn't get. You're right, our parents could always have done better. Maybe they did the best. But really, especially for women in relationship with their mothers, they tend to be a little bit more critical. So being that divine goddess mother to yourself and knowing when is it time to eat more vegetables, or when is it time to just get a hug and have a cookie, or, you know, take care of yourself. And those are all nurturing things, of soothing things in the most loving way. So this is the invitation to find your strength in your gentleness towards yourself and others. Even though you're a tiger, baby, you got this. I know you're a tiger, but you need to be the gentleness. And this, her energy is ruled by the night sky. The darker the night, the more mysterious it gets. So as we're in this waning moon period, as we head into our full moon next week, it's interesting to be in this delicious in-between time, allowing ourselves to tap into all of those stages of the divine feminine development. Really, and honestly, and when we're living in, well, now we're in the COVID days, but typically in our society, in the Western Hemisphere, up here, and I'm sure it's the same for you down below in Australia, there's a lot of the busyness of everyday life, and for especially in those of us in America, it really is getting on that busy bus. 1, 2, 3, do, go, go, go. And so that divine feminine is slowing down that energy, really making the invitation. Yeah, you can do. My mother used to say, just do one thing a day, just one thing, and focus all of it. She didn't add this part, but focus your attention on that. And if you can do just one thing a day, isn't that enough? And enjoying this restorative time that is still available to us is important. Doing it in silence, allowing those visions that you have for yourself to grow and to deepen before you take action. That's true wisdom. All right, and our final card today is the Valiant Courage. I love this card. It says, take action with passion. That's what she's all about. The action you take must be driven by your passion. So don't fake it till you make it. There's enough of that out there. You're different. Thank goodness. Thank goodness you're different. Have the courage to be different. Have the courage to step into what really feeds your soul. What really gives you the greatest pleasure? What is it that drives your passion? Those are all important questions for today. Write them down. You might have forgotten. Get your sticky pad out. Get out one of those sticky notes and put it down, your vision. Write it down. Remember what your vision is. And allow your vision to grow and expand and change with all three of these parts of the divine feminine coming through. That creative spirit, that, you know, I'm thinking of that young woman energy in the 20s into the 30s, of like when you're really getting your stride and really thinking about those next moves that you're going to make. But again, having that most pure passion, that's what we want you to find today. All right. Sounds like you got a little work to do. Sounds like the hardest work you have to do is to be quiet and find your stillness. Sounds easy. It's a lifetime to master. Notice where your thoughts are and be gentle with yourself as you're changing and growing and allowing yourself to expand into the vision of who you want to be. You get to be who you want to be. That's the best news of all today. All right, my dear, that's our reading for today. If you're one of my new subscribers, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. I just love it. We're having, in these days of COVID, more and more people stop by my channel, and you are making that possible. Let me know how you're doing. Leave a comment down below. If you're new and this is your first time, please hit the subscription button. You're an adult, or I'm hoping, and you know what to do on YouTube, how to subscribe to channels. It's really easy. And then you'll know when I post my new videos. All right, my dear, I love you, and I hope you know that you are fantastic, and you got it. You can do it today. Hang in there, all right? We just have to do it one day at a time. So be sure and drink good water and eat delicious food and get plenty of rest and practice that meditation practice. You're ready for it. You're ready to grow and to expand. All right. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.